is already starting out bad.
Oh, this is hilarious. We're early and we're setting up. Hey, you can't be mad at us for trying to be early, right?
Now we just got to sit in here for 5 minutes. I'm already trying to take the right picture to put us live. Can y'all hear us?
I be trying, okay? Not yet. I haven't gotten anything set up, so if you're in here with us yet, bear with me. Why is this so loosey-goosey like that? Here we go.
It's crooked.
I know, but I'm getting this tighter.
My phone about to die.
Did you mess with this? See, I gotta blame somebody.
I have not touched it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie. You need help?
I am trying to get this tighter. Got it. Now, what's next?
Straighten it out. My side needs to come down.
This is my first time here. I'm gonna plug in the microphone, y'all. Let me know if you can hear me. Patrick got his phone.
Someone said, y'all going to Burning Man this year? Hear us?
Say test, test, test.
Test.
Just saw the diesel car prank. Ask them if they can hear you. Drop a yes in the chat. Ask them.
But they can hear you asking me to ask them if they can hear us.
How do you know that? Read the chat.
My first live. Well, welcome. Just saw the diesel car prank. Can y'all hear us? Yes.
Ask them if we're reversed.
Would you please come and sit your ass down and start the live?
I'm getting them involved in the setup. Are we reversed? Do you see Married at First Sight? Can you read it clearly?
Reverse.
They said it's reversed?
I can look. I got it right here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It looks crooked, too. Hell. Does it look better now?
Now it looks crooked. I'm done. Look.
Yeah, give me this.
Jesus has the wheel.
Well, he need to come fix this camera then. It looks like your side needs to go down a little bit. I'm doing it. Look, not me trying to figure it out with this, because Patrick is what? No help.
There's nowhere for me to walk over there.
Okay, I'm coming around. I'm sorry, y'all, that it's reversed. Hey.
But we don't know how to work it.
Thank you. Hey, couch potatoes. This looks so crooked to me, but I know it looks right on here. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. It does.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Where's my mouse? Let me get this pulled up. Welcome. While I get everything set up, bear with me and enjoy some music while I get set up. Hold on.
Perfectly straight.
Patrick, you have anything you want to talk about while I get this together?
What are you having to get together?
look at our picture for that.
I know.
I have to change it. It's okay. We'll be all right for now.
Do I have anything I want to talk about? No.
Of course. He is no good of a co-host.
No, because if I start going in, then you're going to be like, stop, wait, we haven't got there. Let people catch up. We got to explain to them. Y'all know.
He's no good as a co-host. He's no good, y'all. Can y'all hear me good? You know I got it. This is a
Come on,
one-man
they have
show.
said yes so many times. Get started.
I'm not starting. All right. Is everybody in their seats?
Y'all ready? All right.
Everybody good?
Come on.
Oh my God. All right.
You gotta turn it down. I can hear my.
Give me a second. All right, couch potatoes. It only took us 12 minutes to get set up.
You gonna act like you don't hear that.
Oh, now I hear it. Yes, I do. It only took us 14 minutes to get set up. But here we is. It's been a long time since we've done
We're
this.
not bringing up car pranks.
And it shows. So we're not going to bring up the car prank. Why not? All right, before anybody says it, we are reversed. YouTube did an update where they made it inverted. It's going to bother me the whole time. So if y'all say it, y'all just going to rile my nerves. Don't say it. I know.
You can't threaten the couch potatoes.
I'm not. This is my community. They understand me.
Already stuck.
Okay. Welcome to the Married at First Sight, season 19, episodes, Decision Day, and the reunion show review. This is Couples Couch with
Pat with 2 T's.
And I'm Cam. Let's get into this live review of Couples Couch. You ready?
Let's go.
But before we do, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. And if you are new to our channel, you know what if you are not new, you know what I'm about to say. We do not get into the nitty-gritty details of everything that happened in the episode. This will be a high-level overview, right?
I'm going in.
Unless we see fit, and we might see fit, right?
Yes.
Also, one last thing that we need to do before we get started is award Marshmallow of the Week. Again, I did not consult you because why? I can do it.
We literally just had an argument not 6 hours ago for this same reason.
And I'm going to show you how it feels. Now you're going to understand how it feels.
You see how cool I am?
Well, you don't care because you don't do nothing no way. You're just you're just a free rider
and this is
in
why
this
we
marriage.
Had you like to make comments. You like to take digs at people and then act like you didn't.
In the words of my 10-year-old, it ain't shade if it's true. Okay?
All of the men.
Marshmallow of the Week is everybody. All 10 of them.
They did exactly what I knew they was going to do.
All 10 of them are Marshmallows of the Week, which got me thinking, are we marshmallows too for watching?
No, but this is why she did. Cam got Marshmallow of the Week.
How you figure?
Because you was crying on my shoulder last night, literally. We watching the show, and I'm like, yo, are you crying? And she was like, I can feel it going down my shoulder.
It was Brittany at Decision Day, but we gonna get there. Let me get there.
See, this is why I don't talk.
Before we go any further, I do want to shout out our moderator, who we couldn't do this without. Shannon is in the comments holding down as our moderator, and we love you, Shannon, and thank you for doing this remotely and mobilely. Because I think she's in the car. Is that a word? Mobilely.
I really expert.
All right. Hi, everybody in the chat. I see everybody talking. Key D, T Dot, Nikki. Hey, everybody. It's good to see y'all. All right. Let's get into the first couple. Go. You got somewhere you gotta go?
No,
He's not my friend right now. This is what you call a true business working relationship. This is how you are with your team members.
I don't get fined.
You know how you work with your team members at work? Because you know you're like, all right.
If Kamar would have waited an hour and a half to post that we was going live, y'all wouldn't have had a show this week.
I told you we fall out often. Y'all think it's a joke. Okay. Let's get into Josh and Jalen first.
You're right about the experts, though.
T. Dot said we should have known when they kept the same experts. Well, not too much on Pastor Cal now. I still like Pastor Cal a lot.
Okay, but
Dr.
Pepper, you can't even get up and get back down in the seat. You gotta go. I'm sorry. I hate to see it. I'm sorry.
Dr. Pepper is giving early onset dementia a little bit.
I'm
like
not
they're,
gonna go that far.
they're
I'm
trying
just
to.
saying she's very disinterested.
Doc, you are here because they got married. Like they're trying to walk
Yeah.
her.
They walk in the room like
That's
this.
Brittany and that's Will.
She need that. You know what she needs? And the rest of them, Dr. Pia and Pastor Cal, is not helping her out. That's the producers doing that.
Yeah.
She need a co-host like Ariana Grande got.
You talking about
The Wicked.
Cynthia?
That she would have had Dr. Pepper. Come on, mama.
Cynthia.
Sit back down,
I don't
mama.
know her last name.
That lady is too hands on for me. I'm sorry. I know it's off topic, but we live.
We
so
digress. As
deal
you
with
can
it.
see, this happens all the time. Okay,
ADHD.
let's get into Josh and Jalen first. You ready? Josh and Jalen arrive to decision day, and they both say yes. We're not going to get into the degree details. They just said yes, right?
Yeah.
Boom. During the reunion show, Jalen shares that she went to Burning Man with Josh and completely came out of her element to do 10 days worth of Burning Man is what she did. Stop. Fast forward, Jalen says they were at a concert and a girl walked up to Josh and was looking like she knew Josh, but she didn't say anything, but she was just hard down staring him down. So then Jalen was like, well, who's that? Do you know her? Did you sleep with her? And I'm giving y'all the edited version. Did you sleep with her? And
She's crazy. We had a concert.
right.
How many people was... Well,
I couldn't tell you who was at the concert. When I was at Breezy Bowl, the only person I saw was Chris, child. I was like, hello. Oh,
Kamar was
Patrick,
walking around
you're
there like
still
a
here?
basset hound with her tongue out.
I was like,
Ridiculous.
Chris? I mean,
I was embarrassed for you. A 41-year-old woman lusting after this young man.
it's like, I was like, this is not.
There he is! There he is!
I
Like, we
forgot-
paid tickets. I hope we get to see him.
So damn that if I would have saw another girl looking at Patrick. Another girl could have took him home. I would have been like, still watching for Chris.
Towards the end of the night, they started looking at me once Chris brought the girl up there, danced on her, and they knew it wasn't going to be them.
Uh-huh. Everybody got salty.
Everybody light-skinned started getting looked at.
No.
Them ladies was like, all right, I'm not going to get Chris. But he is light-skinned. Them ladies was on the hunt that night.
Listen. Okay, we digress again. I'm sorry. So they were at the concert. Josh and Jalen were at the concert. A girl looks at Josh like she knew him. And Jalen goes off like, did you sleep with her? Did you sleep with her? And she was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm just very insecure right now. I'm just wondering if you're happy, if, whatever.
Crazy.
Fast forward to now they're on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And at that moment, during the moments at vacation, Jalen says Josh looked at her and says, you know what? I don't feel connected to you anymore. And I want to break up. Josh says, I didn't break up with you on vacation. I waited till we got back at the house. Semantics.
I warned you I was going to break up with you, but we didn't officially break up for travel reasons. We couldn't change our
Right.
seats.
And I wanted to get paid for my per diem.
Yeah, I didn't want to go around calling her my ex at the airport. Like, hey, can you help me and my ex with her bag? Can my ex get a frozen latte?
I'm done. So Josh says that he wasn't happy and that Jalen would ask him a lot, like almost every day, are you happy? Are you happy? And he said, I would say in those moments I was happy until I realized I'm really not happy. See, you don't be asking men too much because when you get them to start thinking,
No,
that's
you're not
when
gonna
you run
group
into
all of us together. Josh is a weirdo. So he was fishing with whale sharks in the ocean. He's the type of person go try to climb Mount Everest, and I don't want no parts of it. I feel her. She went to Burning Man for 10 days. She tried it. She wore no clothes, which is what I told y'all it was.
She did. She said she
did.
had her ass out for it, Josh says that after all of that,
Me too.
he realized that he was not happy and he wanted a partner who shares the same level of excitement for his passions that he does. Jalen says that Josh told her that she is a level 2 out of 10 on the adventure scale.
Somebody got to stay at home with the kids while you go off on all these excursions, idiot. Like, this is practical.
But that's pause for a second. One thing in marriage that I am learning and have learned is that we are not going to share the same level of excitement for our passions, right?
Right.
So the way I get excited when I take a wig out the box and I'm like, ooh, this boho braided wig. Like, I be getting excited. Do you think Patrick's going to give any life? He don't even know the wig is on my head, much less that I'm excited about it.
First 2 years, I didn't know. No plans.
So I don't think that's fair to break up with somebody because they don't share the same level of excitement. Now, if they're trying to have you not enjoy your passions, then that's one thing. You know what I mean? But to say just because you're at a level 2, you love the Cowboys. I don't care about them. I don't care about no team on the foot. I don't. Well, I will entertain it. Right. So I guess my adventure level or passion level is at 2.
Come on, this dude is going out swimming in the ocean, going to, like, he's really out there.
Thank you. Shout out to Nikki. See, Nikki, I feel seen. Nikki says, new fit and new wig alert brings Cam joy. That's it. I'm easy. I don't care about anything else too tough.
Right. But he wants somebody to go on adventures with.
Right. I would be a level 1 for him.
Me too. I'm not going to... I go knee deep in the ocean. That's it.
My question to you, Couch Potatoes and Patrick, is do you think Josh's expectations were unrealistic?
No. And it's going to be the same story for every one of these men. They've been done.
Okay.
They really didn't want to be with the women from the gate. They said yes. Uh-huh. But well, you can tell.
Mm-hmm. Let's stay with Josh.
That's what I'm talking. But it's going to go the same with all of them.
Okay. I also want to ask, are y'all surprised that Josh and Jalen are no longer married?
No. I'm not surprised.
I do want to say this gives, is it the right word, credence to Chad's alleged comment that Josh was feeling some kind of way about production creating a wedge, or was he just talking trash about his relationship to Chad, and now here it is too?
I told y'all from the second time I got on here and talked about these married at first sight people. Mm-hmm. Josh, once she didn't want to go to Burning Man and be into his community, he was done.
He lost it from there. Okay.
He was just playing the game. All right, well, no, I think Chad was into her.
Into Jalen, the daughter?
No.
Oh, you're going into a next couple. We're not there yet. Let me stay here with Josh and Jalen. Here's the last piece of this. Josh shares that he's been on a couple dates with a new girl, and Jalen said she's known about it because friends were saying or sending her video of him with this new girl in the club or in the bar, and he was telling people, like, don't tell her, and she was mad that he's trying to get her friends to lie to her. He's like, I wasn't trying to get them to lie. I just don't want you to know.
He was being realistic. Like, yo, please don't tell her. I don't even want to hear her stuff. She just stopped calling me. This has been a long time. Mm-hmm. Brittany and what's his name, they went 1.5 years. So this has been a long... Why would I care if you're filming me kissing a girl in the club? I don't care.
Yeah.
But I don't want to throw it in your face.
Kitty says, don't send me ish.
Right. Yeah. I don't want to see it.
Yeah. Jay Raylene says it was only 3 months after.
That they lasted.
Oh, that they lasted.
Right.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
3 months after decision day.
The video of him kissing that girl, it was never said that it was while they were together.
No, it was after.
So then what does it matter if she sees
She's still in her feelings.
She's in her feelings, but I'm not trying to make her friends lie to her. I'm just saying, hey, don't put it in her face.
I got you. I receive it.
Think he did. He didn't like her for so long. I'm telling y'all.
He said he loved her to the best of his ability, and everybody knew that he tried.
That means he didn't. No. Whenever you say to the best of my ability, that just means I did it for as much as I cared.
James S.E. I'm sorry. Yeah, James E5924 says they lasted a year and 3 months. Or Jay Raylene said, no, they broke up 3 months ago and they were together for a year and a half. So they broke up 3 months ago. Either way,
after we break up, what you do, I don't care what you do.
No, me either. Like,
I don't want to hear about it.
If Patrick has moved on with somebody else, spare me.
You have vanished.
Yeah, he doesn't exist. Pat, who? Sounds familiar.
Nobody, that's not my name.
Patrick? I don't even know this person.
That's not what I'm going to be going by either.
You going by not even Patrick either?
No, I'm having an alias.
You don't have to have an alias. You don't post shit. No way. Who you hiding from? I'm the one that posts everything. I'm going to look you up on shit. As long as you don't type in couples couch, you ain't going to find me. Oh my goodness. That's all I have for Josh and Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move into the next couple, which is Jalen's mama, Belinda, and Chad. You ready?
Yeah.
Belinda and Chad arrive to decision day, and they both say yes, right?
Yeah.
Belinda acted like she was going to hesitate, but they essentially both said yes. Now, boom. During the reunion show, Belinda said that her and Chad are no longer together. And after decision day, that their intimacy wasn't the same and Chad was drinking all the time. Did you catch that, T?
Yeah.
And he was looking
I gotta
like,
hold everything in. I can't have an outburst, or if she's gonna get triggered, and I have to wrap her up with a warm blanket. Hey, yo.
Listen. L. Carter says, well, she got the dog. That's for
Jalen did admit that she was insecure towards the end, though.
Yeah, and she said she got the dog in the end. Remember, she was like, I'm in love with my dog, and it was meant for me to meet Josh so I can get this dog.
It was his dog and she left with it, or they got it while they were together?
They got it while they were together, but she still left with it.
I ain't like that dog anyway.
Okay. Back to Belinda and Chad. So, Belinda said she actually went to move into Chad's house, and Chad has a cat that we didn't see all season long because the cat is very anxious. I didn't even know cats could be anxious. Did you know that?
No, I don't like cats.
She said he had his cat in his hand. Cat in the hat. Cat in his hand, and Belinda's dog jumped up and I guess maybe tried to sniff or try to do whatever he was trying to do. And Chad said he mushed the dog, right? He didn't use that word, but he mushed the dog, and the cat put his nails or claws into his chest because he was afraid. And he lost it on Belinda and yelled at her and said, your dog is untrained and aggressive. And Belinda said the dog is just curious. This is wild. This is for real. And they picked up a dog and a cat. She picked up her stuff and she left. She didn't even move in. Didn't even happen.
I want to make fun of them for fighting over a dog, but we fought over a dog.
You fought over having a dog.
No, I'm talking about when Dallas bit you and you told me that. I was like, nah.
He believed the damn dog. That was my first
I asked
flag.
Dallas.
He's
I
on
said,
his
Dallas.
second.
I said, Dallas, did you bite her? And Dallas was like, nah. So he said he jumped up and your hand ran into his teeth.
This is why Dallas is where he's at today, because God don't like ugly.
No, we did fight over that. I'm like, the dog was not trying to bite you.
As the dog freaking bit me.
It was an accident. He thought you were trying to feed him.
All right. I don't even want to get angry right now because I feel it.
He thought you had ham in your hand.
I feel it, y'all. Nikki B talking about dogs do be talking. I don't know.
Was so mad.
Because that makes no sense to take the side of an animal with sharp teeth.
Yeah, but I also had to take all things into consideration. And the way you talk so disrespectfully about the dog.
Was my point proven?
Or did you just get what you deserve?
Kitty says, why was that the first time they brought the animals together? I don't know. That's a good question.
Because his cat has anxiety.
I mean...
If you don't get that cat some catnip and call it a day. Or do do what we do if the dog lock one in the bedroom and they'll either learn to be solitude or they'll learn to get along.
Jeez. Next scene, they show never before seen clips of the whole cast at Megan's house having a gathering. And Chad says that he tells one of the guys that he's tolerated Belinda's dog for 2 months and he won't play second fiddle to a dog. During this moment, Belinda and Jalen now come in to talk to Chad about it. And Chad says the dog is a trigger for him. Then Belinda was like, well, during the show, you said the show was a trigger for you. And now you're saying, then you said production was a trigger. And now it's the dog.
You not having my back ever is a trigger for me.
Can we rewind 3 seconds ago when he just did not have my back when his dog bit me? So is that not a trigger for me?
That dog was my soulmate.
Not having my back is a trigger for me. Do you hear me? Live on the YouTube.
Dallas is dead, so.
It's still a trigger.
No, I don't mean it. I got your back. I believe you. It was Dallas's fault that he bit you.
Nikki B said Chad was Chad was too aggressive for sure, but Belinda didn't seem to care about his anxiety, which was very apparent that he did have some PTSD and anxiety. He said he did. Did he say he did?
Yeah, but when everybody's trying to tell you you're crazy, you finally be like, all right, well, maybe, no, you're just a man that's expressive. I've been called crazy. Do you think I'm crazy?
I mean, I don't know. I could see it. It's written all over Chad's face that he's dealing with something, and it could be anxiety. You know what I mean?
No, it's Belinda. It's Belinda. You're dealing with Belinda. Yo, if there are any men in the chat, do you know how it is trying to, change who you are or how you react for somebody and they don't ever reciprocate it? I'm not trying to get back into a fight with you. I'm just saying.
I just feel like you're speaking to my soul today.
Now, if the shoe fits, put that motherfucker on and walk down the street. I'm just saying in general that it seemed to me like Chad was trying to, mute himself or pull back, and he was never hitting them. And Belinda, I'm telling you, she's one of them silent assassins. She just look at you and just just get on your damn nerves.
Let me go and say this. Belinda and Jalen and Chad talk about the triggers, right? And Chad says, I'm not doing this for the cameras.
And the heavy dog on his legs.
Mm-hmm. I'm not doing this for the cameras. If that's what y'all want out of me, I'm not doing it. And he jumps up and he says, I'm done. Jalen says, of course you are. Like, she starts to get messy. Like, she's looking for an argument.
And you get it too.
And then
with your ass all out for everybody to see it, Burning Man.
Brittany says, no, don't do that. Like, she's trying to tell Jalen, like, don't try to start it up, But it clearly was like a tag team. Like, they were trying to tag team Chad in the moment, like, to argue with him. And that's when Chad got up, went inside, and told producers, get these microphones off me. I feel ambushed. F all of y'all. Like,
listen, I think Chad was pressured into doing the show.
T-Dot says, then don't sign up for a reality show.
Right, and I feel you on that, but I think he was taking the advice of his kids or someone close to him, like, get out there and try.
He said that. He said nothing else worked, and he was hoping this would be divine intervention and be a way to help him find somebody.
I think between the show, which I know I wouldn't be on a show like that. Because I would end up cussing out producers and stuff. Cause
you would be a Chad.
Right. So I wouldn't. So I guess I'm sympathizing with him a little bit. I think he was put into waters that were too deep for him, and that was his reaction. I don't think he's aggressive or.
I think that he's too direct for reality TV. He's not filtered enough for reality TV, because even when this scene was over And the host, Kevin Frazier, said to him, so you want to talk about what just happened there in that scene at the house? And Chad's response was, well, if you would shut up and let me talk, then I can tell you. So he's just like, yo, dude, you got...
He don't want to be on TV.
I don't know. I don't want to put it all on the military, but is it the military that's just like, he's just so like, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're just blunt, like it just, he don't have
an ass.
Okay. Nikki B says, older folks don't have a filter. That's the joy of getting old.
Right.
Okay. Fair. I don't know. I just feel like this wasn't the platform for Chad. Maybe he should have just did a matchmaking offline, not on camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a matchmaker.
He need to be hooked up with somebody from the range.
Belinda said Chad's behavior was a turnoff for her, and she had to feel like she was walking on eggshells. Even production felt like they were walking on eggshells, and production didn't do anything to Chad, and that made her step back. My question is, are you surprised that Belinda and Chad are no longer married?
No.
No, I'm not surprised because Belinda is very sensitive, and
yes.
Chad can be abrasive. And you got to be a certain type of person to iron an abrasive person out. You know?
Let them be.
Or let them be. And you do you, you know? Drop in the comment section. Everybody so far is saying no. Ari saying no. Z Shelly 90 saying nope.
No one's surprised.
Nikki B said Josh Scott Peterson. T Dot said nope. Yeah. Jay Raylene says nope. No one's surprised that they broke up. All right. Cheryl Davis says older folks have a filter. They just don't care no more. Okay.
R.I.P. Dallas. Thank you.
Boo.
He was a real one. Yo.
Boo. Boo. Can't even get it out.
This podcast host gets in physical altercation with co-host.
With wife, not co-host. With wife over dead dog.
Dallas was the real one. I don't take no disrespect. Put some respect on Dallas' name. As they dragging my ass to jail.
And we're going to leave you right in there. We are not coming for you. We're leaving you to rot.
I'm built for
until the judge sees you. And he's probably got a backlog right now.
And that's why if I ever go to jail, I'm calling my mama. I ain't calling home.
You're going to have more shit to deal with.
But she going to come get me.
All right, let's move into the next couple, which is Brittany and Will. All right. Remember, Will had already told Brittany right before they were going out the door for decision day that his decision was a no to staying married. Remember that? They didn't even leave the house yet. Like, then can I get my shoes on good before you just gonna tell me no? But they still arrived to decision day to talk it through. Brittany cries and pours her heart out and tells Will why she still wants to stay married. Will also cries, needs a moment to think. He walks away, he comes back, and then he changes his mind and says, yes, he'll stay married. Boom. Let's go into the reunion show.
That's her parents' fault. I don't care what nobody say. That's her parents' fault. Because my parents taught me, don't go nowhere you ain't wanted. Don't be with nobody who don't want you. And don't go nowhere where they don't want you there.
Fair. I'm with you. And
like, all you got to do is tell me
here.
Once. Good. Go ahead. Go.
Kidding.
Bye.
I'm just kidding. Go.
I'm not going to stay around for somebody who told me no on the way to the venue when I get married. And then when I get there, I got to talk you into it.
Right.
It take me and 3 experts to talk you into saying yes to me.
That's a little
And you
weird.
went for that? She ain't got no self-esteem. I look at it.
Red flags like Shannon just dropped in the chat. It is a red flag. T-Dot asked, did the producers pay him to stay? I have no idea how they talk somebody back into staying in a marriage, huh? How does that work?
All right, come on. We'll give you a microwave and a washer and dryer.
No washer and dryer. Okay, so during the reunion show, Will shares he doesn't have a relationship with Brittany at all. Brittany says she hasn't talked to Will in over a year and a half. So they were at decision day, and remember he just got talked into saying yes. And then now at the reunion show, they say they haven't talked to each other in over a year and a half. You know how long that
Yeah. As long as I've been unhappy.
I don't see nobody holding a chain at the door.
I
don't got no weapons in here. You can keep going.
Brittany did look good. Someone said Brittany looked good. It's hard for her to see. Will travels a lot. And with her working her new shifts down at Ecstasy,
I don't know.
She had all her workout goals on display.
I mean,
trash.
Will says after decision day, he went on a work trip for a week and things just didn't sit well with him, so he ended the marriage. They show a never before seen clip of Will and Brittany in their shared apartment talking, and Brittany saying that this was the hardest week of their life, and Will saying this was one of the most emotionally exhausting weeks of his life. And she says, well, we didn't get a real chance to talk, and then boom, Will says, I don't want to be married to you anymore. Like, that didn't even have nothing to do. That didn't even have nothing to do with anything. I don't want to be married to you again. Like, got you twice. Oh, thank you, A.R. Joseph, for the $5.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I don't know. That had nothing to do with the what? Tell me.
Eddie Murphy.
Tell me.
He
Can
made
read
say,
your mind.
Ooh.
I don't get it. If y'all get it, drop it in the comment section.
You are not gonna disrespect me.
I don't get it. Shannon says she's giving Paige vibes. Here's the thing. Will just blurted out, I don't want to be with you no more. Next thing we see is him with his roller bag leaving out the kitchen, and Brittany's crying and saying, can you tell me you love me?
Stay.
Can you tell
Let's finish talking.
Can you tell me and talk to me? We're not done talking. She don't want him to leave. But then next day they show all of the cast members coming together down at the common area, down at the pool, at the apartment complex, right? Mm-hmm. And they got like burgers and stuff going, and Will and everybody show up. And Will says that the reason he ended the marriage is because he felt like he was never enough for Brittany, and it pushed him away. Brittany cries and says, I never once said that. Will said, did you not say at times that maybe I'm not the person for you? Like, she's saying that to him. And she was like, yes, but was that enough for you to not want to be married anymore? And Will says, yes.
I don't like you, yeah.
Will says he doesn't take pride or joy in being mean to Brittany, but he had to be overly rude to her. He felt like for her to get it in her head that he don't want to be with her. She wouldn't receive it any other way.
And everybody was like, yeah, right. True.
Will says that Brittany texted him some really unkind, mean things. So he told her bye and then blocked her. So I guess that's the reason why they haven't talked for over a year and a half, too, because he blocked her.
Then she tried to sugarcoat. So I just really want to get it off my chest, so I wrote him a letter.
Yes, she did share that after because she was blocked. She wrote him a letter and dropped it off at his house.
That's crazy behavior. If you talking crazy to somebody and they block you,
don't show up with a letter. They don't want to talk to you. Like, don't show up.
Been cussed out in 80s style.
Yeah. She said she put in that letter that they need to really work on their marriage and all the things. And he said
There's
to this
nothing
day,
to work on.
To this day, he has not opened or read the letter. That's just disrespectful. I took the time with a hand cramp, and what's that thing you get with your wrist?
Carpal tunnel.
Wrist getting carpal tunnel for you. And you don't even open the letter a year and a half. That's a lot of willpower to never open something and not read it.
When you don't care.
Oh my God. Nikki B says that's stage 5 clinger. She's like clingy, right? That's clingy behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is clingy behavior.
And now she all buffed up. He got a problem after the reunion. She done got his scent back. You gonna come back with me, Will? You don't want this? You don't want this?
Shannon is right. Shannon wrote in the comment section that because he don't care.
I've been
But
saying
a
that
full year and a half, I would at least want to see what you said. At least I would want to read that at minimum. No? Okay.
It's not like it's sitting on his counter. He probably threw it away.
Okay. But even still, like, to just throw it out?
No, that's
no way that
that's
you could...
crazy to think that if you're done with it, you throw it out or you read it.
Pam Brown says throw the letter away.
Yeah, you don't. That crazy is holding on to it.
Here's the thing. If you wrote me a letter, or if I wrote you a letter...
It'd be on a sticky note. Bye.
Okay, A.R. Joseph said, I think he said he threw it out. That's even more diabolical.
No, it ain't.
That's like it's so hurtful. I feel bad for her. Like I have secondhand embarrassment.
This thought process is why people leave their statuses on Facebook to single or
married or in a relationship
afterwards. Like, no, once we say we're done, I want nothing. I don't want to see. You don't exist.
To take the letter and not even just...
And we was only together for 8 weeks. Hey, McFly!
Not McFly!
It was 8 weeks. Just because y'all want to act like we was together for years, it was 8 weeks. And 3 of them, I ain't really like her.
Okay. So, Ari says, why would I read something from someone that someone wrote when I don't care about them?
And I had to block her for a reason. I want to get cussed out in black and white.
I know what it is for me. It's the nosiness. It's the nosiness for me. Like, I want to know what else he got to say now. What else does he have to say? That's why I want to be like, all right, then I'll throw it out.
And that's why you gonna get a stalker. Because you just want to know what. Well, I mean, he's at the front door. I just want to hear what he got to say. No, call the cops and move on.
All right. Will says that he didn't read the letter, right? So we know that. My question to you, Couch Potatoes, are you surprised that Will and Brittany didn't actually make it? I thought after all that hooping and hollering and crying they did at the couch, they would at least be like, yeah, we living together, but we ain't talking to each other that much. But at least something. But just to be completely like a year and a half ghosted, it's not a surprise for you. Couch Potatoes, let me know. Z Shelley says, nope, not surprised.
I was surprised when they talked him into saying yes.
Pam Brown says, not surprised. Jay Flan, not surprised. Okay, nobody's surprised. All right, well, that's...
The real question, how many of y'all were surprised when everybody said yes at the decision day?
That was a shocker.
That was the real question.
That was weird, actually. Carnita Campbell says, I knew they were done when the cameras went off.
Yep.
Well, there's that. Next couple. Let's get into the next couple. Rhonda and Pat.
Another couple that came into decision day
saying tell
no.
It. Yes, explain. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I gave you the floor.
I'm just trying to interact.
Y'all see what he did there? I said tell it, so I don't have to go over it. Do it.
You're right. I showed too much interest. Won't let it happen again. Go on with your little show. Your little live.
I'm trying to get you to say it.
No, you weren't. Y'all saw it. Who does this? With nothing being an ass. No, you're not.
One time.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yo, I'm literally trying to have you be engaged. Oh my God. Shannon said, write him a letter, Cam. Okay, all I was telling Patrick to say is Rhonda and Pat arrive at decision day, and Pat initially came in like, no, my answer is no. His body language said it, and Rhonda picked up on it immediately, right?
Yeah, it was close to October. She turned into a witch. She put that, you gonna say yes.
Listen, But shortly thereafter, after what you said, 45 minutes of conversation they had off camera, he turned around and said yes. I've never seen everybody get talked in.
They brought Adrian. You ain't got nobody else. You're a loser. Just love her the way she wants to be loved. Duh. Thanks, best friend.
He turned around and said, yes, I do want to stay married. And Rhonda said, yes, I want to stay married too. And then, boom, the reunion show. Rhonda and Pat are no longer married. Anytime you got to talk somebody into staying, or doing something they didn't initially want to do is never going to work out. It's just never going to work out.
Anytime you call me a bitch with more words on decision day.
Yeah.
I'm done. Well, I lost interest because he wouldn't be an alpha. Like, remember what she was saying?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm not going through all this.
Rhonda said her and Pat were together for 9 months after decision day, and he had went on a trip to Europe and came back. And then one day Pat shares while he's back that he's starting to feel himself getting angry. Pat confirms that he hasn't had sex with Rhonda in 10 days since he came back from his trip. And that is part of the reason why he wants to divorce Rhonda. But here's my thing. That's all it took was 10 days straight, Patrick.
Why does it have to take to... All right.
Patrick would have left.
Patrick
would have ran out of fingers. How many
10
times?
days.
How many times?
Is that all it takes? Why are we going 10 days? What is the problem?
Because Rhonda says she came into this experience looking for a physical. No, I'm sorry. She came into this experience.
Physical?
No. She came into this.
Let me check for lumps.
She came into this experience looking for a connection, and then the physical would be the icing on the cake, whereas she feels that Pat came in for the physical connection with a hopes for a connection. And I'm thinking, Rhonda, at your big age, you just figuring out how men work. Like, that's what men do. Like, all they think about is the physical. And that's why you got to keep them on their toes for 10 days.
Shit. Don't be on your toes today.
Oh, I can't. Lucy B says they must have had a serious cash bonus to say yes, or the experts were pinching them under the table, because everybody is
Dr.
saying
Pepper
yes.
wasn't pinching nobody under the table.
She didn't even know there was a table.
Her sister had put her hands on the table. That's where they stayed. I'm sorry.
I can't deal with you. I cannot. Rhonda says Pat is very insecure, and that was a turnoff for her romantically. That's why she wasn't into him like that. What do you think?
I think I ain't that much beta. For me to just and adjust my glasses a little bit, like, all right, yeah, all right. I would have snapped. I can't do it.
J.W. Muhammad said those experts coerced all of those decisions to say yes, for them to say yes. It was odd that 5 out of 5 said yes. 5 out of 5 couples.
Peacock paid them.
But and half of them were talked back into it. Is interesting to me. Question for the chat is, are you surprised Rhonda and Pat are no longer married? I don't think they should have said yes. He should have not got talked into
Pat is still breathing. I'm surprised he made it out. You ever seen that movie Misery?
Yes.
Where she breaks his legs through candy?
Yeah.
That's Rhonda.
T-Dot says Rhonda needs to look in the mirror. Rhonda is not very self-aware of how she behaves, how she is. And I don't think Pat ever wanted the smoke to just iron her out about it.
So she's been married 5 times now.
Is that how many she started off with?
She said she's been married 4 times before?
Or was it 3? 3.
Whatever.
So now that was her 4th. I don't know. This is interesting. Last and final couple. You ready?
Yep.
Megan and Derek. Last and final. Megan and Derek arrived to decision day and they shared that they are pregnant and very happy. And of course, they both say yes on decision day. So again, we have 5 out of 5 couples. I have never seen this in the history of Married at First Sight, unless there are other seasons that have that. But 5 out of 5 couples said yes. Interesting. During the reunion, Megan cries that she lost the baby. She said she had a miscarriage. Derek said it was devastating news and really hard, and said that once they went through the miscarriage, things took a turn and they started to clash with each other on their issues. Derek said they had a really bad fight, and he told Megan over the phone in that fight he didn't love her anymore and he wanted to break up. And Megan said she ain't seen him since. Like, damn, like, where were you at? And you ain't seen him since? Derek said he knew this wasn't the right person for him and he had to be true to himself.
Derek was over there asking people for money in between cuts. You can't tell me. I know what a meth head look like.
No, stop. Allegedly. We don't know. We know nothing. This is why I can't do lives with him. He just be blurting out anything.
Tell me I'm lying.
No.
Right.
Listen.
Will, let me hold $20.
Derek shared he's already dating someone new for 7 months. He's very happy. He loves her, and he hopes Megan finds love herself.
What's her
Derek
name?
looks so different. It's the haircut. It was the haircut.
It's the pipe.
Oh, Chiquita Powell says,
like, what's the name? Hurricane, but you can call us Slurricane.
Chiquita Powell says Derek's eyes were all sunken in. I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I saw it too, but he also looked everybody looked like they lost like half of them. You know what I mean? Like Brittany did, Chad did, Megan did. Like everybody looked like they lost half of them.
Derek was being lazy, and then 7 months ago, he's like, I gotta catch up. Oh, baby.
Stop.
It was a wrap from there.
Y'all know what the question is for the chat. Are y'all surprised that Megan and Derek are no longer together? Megan was, mean girlish. Derek looked like he was trying to take it for the sake of the cameras, but he looked like he let it all hang out once the cameras were gone, and they got into their fights accordingly.
Ozempic is a hell of a drug.
It is.
That's what Kamar kept saying, though.
I ain't gonna say it out here, but I was like, everybody looked like they lost half of themselves. How is that? Like,
Ozempic.
So again, all 5 couples said yes on decision day, and all 5 couples were not together by the reunion show. Again, are we marshmallows for watching this series? Was this a waste of our time? Let me know in your comments. Was this a waste of our time? James says Derek stayed for the pregnancy but left after the miscarriage. Yep. Yowzas. Ari says, kind of yes, she was surprised. If they didn't miscarry, I think they would still stay together. Not another case of staying together for the kids.
But would they be happy?
Nikki B says, if Chad was still drinking like that, he wouldn't be slim now. T-Dot says, we are marshmallows. I mean, I'm kind of feeling so, because I'm like, we don't watch 5 people
and cried.
Say yes. Just for the very next episode, all 5 of them are not together and sitting separately. They had all 5 men on one couch and all 5 women on
all
another
these
couch.
people, I can't even say it was the men or the women's fault. Well, Rhonda, it was her fault. Her relationship was definitely her fault.
Jay Flynn says it was a shorter waste of our time. You know
That's
what?
true.
That was the blessing in this, that this went by like that, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I mean, it kind of sucked when I had to watch 3 episodes and type it all up, but it was like, but we were breezing through it real good.
The men are broken. Yeah, because those women were pristine.
Nikki B says, who think Brittany tried to sleep with Will after the reunion show? You think so? He looked like he still wants no parts of her.
Right, that's what makes her want him so much more. You don't like what I've done?
James said, I'm definitely a marshmallow. I cried for Brittany and Will. Should have saved my damn tears. Same. I'm over here like tears coming down because I'm laying on Patrick watching the show and he's like, are you crying?
I feel the tears like running down my arm. I'm like, yo, girl.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I do have extra questions. So do you guys like the new format overall on Peacock versus Lifetime? I do.
Yeah.
I do, because it goes quicker. I do like the new format. And my other question is, will you be watching the next season of Married at First Sight? They kind of gave a bit of a teaser at the end of this reunion show. Let me know in the comment section. You thought it was too short? Nikki B said yes, but she thought it was too short. I don't think it was too short at all.
Maybe another episode or two.
You could have wanted an extra episode?
I didn't
of
want
what?
It. No, I don't. Here's the thing. I don't want another episode, but I think it would have gave more of their backstory a little more.
Okay. The fluff? It would be fluff.
Like last season with David. Like, his mama's basement almost became a character.
Shout out to David. David still hits us up, and we still hit David up on Insta, and he's so cool. Congratulations to them for what?
Oh yeah, they are married.
They're not married.
They're not?
No.
Oh yeah, because
they're just together.
I told y'all, just like an old relationship, once it's over. No, shout out David.
Shout out to David. He is no longer the marshmallow of the week on our podcast.
RB mom says she's gonna watch it again. Me too.
He gonna watch, and he gonna be here to talk his trash. I do want to give Patrick his flowers. Here, let me take it out of here. Here's your flowers. For being right on almost every couple this season. You were right that none of them were gonna make it.
Right. And
none of them were gonna last either.
Right.
And you even said Belinda and Chad wasn't going to make it. And I couldn't see that. Like, I couldn't. And you are so wise.
Thank you. And I also have a...
Thank you, T-Dot, for the $10.
Oh, thank you. I have a... What is it called? A theory, like a...
A theory?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it to myself. Never mind.
Well, how you going to go there and then you take it back?
No.
You going to save it for next season?
I told you.
You have to say what you're saying, or I can't have so much dead space. I don't know what you're talking about, so either say it or let it be. Nikki B said Pat ain't want his flowers until Cam said he was right.
So y'all think everything with the couples was how they said it went down? Everything. Let's go couple by couple.
Okay, couple by couple.
Derek and Megan.
Okay.
Think everything that came up with them was true.
In terms of
their storyline.
Do you think there's more to their storyline? So
I think there could be.
Derek has a new girlfriend and he has moved on with his life. Are you saying it was more to their story during their situation?
Yeah.
Like what? I think I'm pulling it out of here.
Do you think she was really pregnant?
You think they made it up?
That's one.
You're just saying?
That's one.
Oh, Nikki B says, I don't think the pregnancy was real
There we go. I needed somebody else. So what do y'all think?
I have a question. Did y'all think that the experts really didn't know that they were pregnant? Because, they seemed all surprised on Decision Day. Like, Pastor Cal taking off his glasses. What? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
And remember I said, do you think they really didn't know? Like, what's the reason for them not to know?
Decision Day was 8 weeks after they met. Eight weeks. So if they were that's a tight window.
To find out that you're pregnant.
Right.
Oh, Patrick, look at Patrick doing. So you can't get over on Patrick.
I'm just saying. And I don't know, maybe somebody else saw it like I saw. I think it was the before the decision day and the reunion, the cluster the week before that.
Mm-hmm.
In one of those shows, remember we were watching it and I was like, they setting up for the baby not to be here.
You did say something.
I
about
forget
that.
what it was, but there was some wording or something they were doing
that you said it wasn't.
I was like, this
through.
just feels like they're setting it for the child. I don't know.
James says, I don't know. Megan's tears were definitely real, but it's weird how bad Derek wanted kids because he wasn't crying that much on the couch. Well, not crying at all. So maybe she wasn't. Nikki says if she got pregnant on the wedding night, she would have found out. She wouldn't have found out until week 6 at the earliest. Shannon says this was the first time on a new network and they need views and ratings, so they gotta have a storyline.
And this part just didn't make sense to me. We got a camera in our face. We gonna tell the camera we're pregnant, but we're not gonna tell the people we're going through this with that now they're all best friends and sitting together. We're not gonna tell them because we don't want to. You gotta wait till week 14. Then why are we telling the camera?
Everything we're saying here
This ain't speculation. This is what happened. This is what they showed us.
Right, but we're speculating that they didn't tell the other members or they just didn't share with the other members.
Listen,
through the camera.
You can't just tell me something when I've heard other stuff come from your mouth. That we won't get into that, but it just doesn't. Why would you tell the cameras it's gonna go out and potentially show millions of people?
Ari says, are you talking about the part when Megan said basically that they didn't need to say yes on decision day? They could just co-parent?
Yeah, that whole vibe started making me feel like...
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm not saying nobody did nothing.
Allegedly Pat, a.k.a. Tasha K.
Listen, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying.
Well, let's make that very clear. We have no proof evidence to say anything, and we're not saying nothing.
I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me.
Right. We don't know nothing. We don't know if she was or wasn't pregnant. We just asking questions. We just trying to understand, right? We're not, and you lost your baby. Apologies to you, right? That's all I'm saying too.
I'm just saying that it could have never happened.
Nikki says I'm covering for you, Pat.
Thank you, Nikki.
It makes sense. I mean, I can understand that you won't just take anything for just Bible. Like you have a brain. You're gonna try to think this through.
We're not gonna tell these people that are right here, but we're gonna tell y'all.
Right. Or they could be doing damage control because last season David and Madison did the most, blurring the lines there with each other. So maybe they wanted to keep everybody separate out of each other's business and work to be just that, more separate. But they still talked to each other about relationship stuff. Just nobody was sleeping with each other.
What's the alternative? That they're just so... They just got so much baby fever that as soon as they get a chance to sleep together, they have unprotected sex?
Trey Mack says, Prego storyline is making more and more sense to me.
I'm just saying, if it were to be a storyline...
We got 2 minutes left.
When would you implant the seed? Early on. When did they start talking about pregnancy? Immediately. Okay. You would need evidence that this pregnancy could be legit. How many times did they not say it, but say that they were having unprotected sex?
So they created the buildup
early on.
Yeah. They even made an argument about it. They even made.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
All right, Patrick, don't let them take us off air because you know too much. All right, we only have 1 minute remaining. We have to give our flowers to you, Couch Potatoes, and to Shannon, the moderator, for jumping in and helping us. We are so thankful and grateful to you. And also, we didn't get to officially celebrate, but we are at 70,000 subscribers.
Thanks to y'all.
Thank you guys. This is insane. I remember the little 3,000 subscriber days, and we thought we were doing it big. We still were. Yeah, I take it back. This is another great season with you guys, and I cannot believe we're at 70,000 subscribers. And we're heading right towards 100,000. 100,000 subscribers, here we come.
It's going to slow down because Kamar going to quit pranking me.
Listen, we're going to continue to prank Patrick until we get to 100,000 subscribers. And he falls for it so good.
No.
He lost it for the diesel in the car.
The diesel one was not fair because, y'all, I'm at work. And Kamar texts me, hey, can you call me, please? And she'll just text all day. Like, why do I need to call? So I grab my phone. I'm at work. I go in the lobby and I call her. That's why I'm whispering. And then she tells me this. I'm like, all right, hold on. I have to go outside. And it was just, if I would have heard, I'd be like, you couldn't tell that was a prank. But I'm telling y'all.
I sound very convincing.
The situation was set up to where as soon as you said something was wrong, I got blinders on. And I got sucked into your dumb little game.
The fact that I told you I found gas for 50% off, I thought that would have been the first trigger in your mind. Like, this is bullshit, you know?
And here my dumb ass is thinking you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to come up there and pick up your car so we go fill it. No. Playing games.
Where do you ever see gas is 50% off? That's like saying they got 50% off on groceries. Like, I've never seen any sale on gas or groceries. Have you? What were you thinking? That's what I tell you, man.
I was thinking about work. I'm trying to concentrate, and you couldn't bother me. Made me waste my break.
Thank you, Ari. She said congrats on the 70K. And also be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. It is free to hit like, and it's also even more free to subscribe, right?
Hope y'all have fun.
Yes. Thank you again for watching and going on this journey with us. Stay tuned for the next season. We'll do that for sure, right? When that comes out. We ain't got nothing else to do. And also be sure to tune into our YouTube shorts. I'm doing more of those.
Separate. There might be a spinoff couple.
Fine by me.
Singles recliner.
Not couples couch. Singles recliner.
Yeah.
Be sure to hit the like button. Thank you, everyone. And we will see you next time. Bye.
You go up there and turn it off. I can't fit. Fine.
It's always your job to get up. See you next time.
I'm getting older.
The X.